Hey, pleasant good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Tiernan Center, our second game of our doubleheader here tonight. The Red Devils taking on the Newcastle Trojans. And as always, welcome to the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. Great to have you with us. The Trojans, well, generally the Trojans, they've always been maybe not as talented as they did, in fact, the last couple of years. When you think about Luke Bumbelow, who plays at Ball State, and then, of course, you had the big Gillis kid at 6'6", 6'7", though he didn't play last year because of a knee injury. But they come into this one tonight at 6-3. Head coach Daniel Cox, in his 7th year, has this team right now on a 4-game winning streak, and they've done their last couple of games by defending well. We're going to talk more about the Trojans coming up in just a few moments. Meanwhile, the Red Devils, they went to Marion on Saturday, knocked off Fort Wayne North. And it was a game in which I think that we like to see out of a guy who has been kind of, I guess, in some ways the forgotten guy this year, and that was Jordan Stoley. Stoley, 31 points in that win as he had a great shooting night, and they're hoping maybe that'll spark him to something again here tonight and for the rest of the season. But Stoley ended up with the 27 points. Andrew Croft finished plus 20 points as well, and now leads the Red Devils in scoring at 18 points per game. So I tell you what, it's going to be a game again tonight in which this is a typical Newcastle and Richmond rivalry between the two teams. Newcastle, though, has played well against Richmond, and no doubt about it, they will shoot well again here tonight. Tell you what we'll do, we'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll talk about the Trojans, where they stand coming into this one here this evening. We'll do that next. This is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Wish me luck, wish me luck. We've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
We check 'em better. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle is fully inspected and reconditioned by ASE and factory-trained technicians. And each Better Buy vehicle comes with a Carfax vehicle history report, so you know you can buy a vehicle with confidence. We back 'em better with a 3-day satisfaction guarantee. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified comes with a 3-day or 300-mile satisfaction guarantee. If you don't like it within that 3 days or 300 miles, just bring it back and we'll exchange it for a vehicle of equal value. Every Wetzel Better Buy certified vehicle comes with a 12-month, 12,000-mile warranty. We price them better. We have dedicated individuals searching the entire country for the highest quality, lowest price vehicles for our inventory. In today's competitive market, we're constantly monitoring vehicle values to ensure that we're offering the best prices possible. We guarantee that every Wetzel Better Buy vehicle is the highest quality used car or truck around. Our reconditioning process guarantees that you are getting a vehicle as close to brand new as possible, and our warranties back that up.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, and want to remind you tonight's game brought to you in part by the Excel Center, a tuition-free public charter high school for adults. The Excel Center provides adults the opportunity to earn a Core 40 high school diploma, industry-recognized certifications, and college credit, all at no cost. The Excel Center is operated by Goodwill Education Initiatives, a nonprofit created by Goodwill of Central and Southern Indiana, and there are 15 locations around the state. If you need more information, please contact the Excel Center. They have graduated a combined over 4,500 adults during their time. And by the way, they also provide free child care. The Excel Center, a proud sponsor of Red Devils high school basketball. Let's go talk about this Newcastle team. As mentioned, they come into this win here tonight at 6-3. they have won their last 4. They beat Jay County 73-33. In fact, that was a blowout win in that one. They knocked off New Pal 73-67. They beat Muncie Burris 69-40. Then when they came back from the break, they knocked off Mount Vernon 41-38. So in their last 2 games, in fact, 3 out of 4, they've given up 40 or less points to their opponents. Last year, they knocked off the Red Devils 73-48. They've beaten the Red Devils in 4 straight. And they own the series in the last 31 games, 23-8. They average 59.1 points per game, just 19.7 rebounds, but that's because they shoot extremely well, and they don't turn the ball over. Only 7.7 turnovers per game coming into this one tonight, and their field goal percentage is at 51%, and their three-point field goal percentage is at 42%. Watch Cole McDaniel, a 5'10" junior, averaging 16.4 points per game. He's shooting 38% from three-point range. Also, keep an eye tonight on Trey Miller, a 6'1" sophomore, averaging 12.7 points per game. He is shooting 58% overall and shooting 60% from three-point range. William Greaser, their quarterback on the football team, a 6'1" guard, averaging 9.1 points per game, and Colin Blessinger, a 6'4" senior, 9 points, or take that back, 7.4 points and 4 rebounds per game. So they've got some weapons coming into this one here tonight. The Red Devils, again, will have to play well. We'll come back and update you on what is happening in the North Central Conference tonight. Get you updated on the standings and much more as we continue here on the pregame, brought to you by Farm Beer Insurance with Kevin Shear.
Are you tired of your current IT company prices going up every month? Do you get only 4 or 5 hours included in your contract before you're charged overages or per hour fees? Midwest IT Support has set pricing that allows you to budget for your business with no contracts or overages. It's all included. You get a full IT staff without hiring a full-time person. Call us for a free quote. We make IT easy. Call 765-239-9668 or email us at helpdesk@midwestitsupport.com. Dargy Repair Service is family-owned and operated, and they work on every kind of vehicle and specialize in imports. You can count on Dargy to do repairs and service, big and small. Dargy does regular service to major repairs. They do everything for your car except bodywork and tires. Dargy is a certified TechNet professional auto service. Dargy Repair and Service, 1700 Northwest 11th Street in Richmond. For more information, give them a call at 935-2241.
Today's game is being brought to you by Tri-County Awards in Richmond. Customized awards and quality engraving services. When you come to Tri-County Awards, you'll get nothing but the best customer service. We take pride in our prompt service and easy availability. Celebrate success with a gorgeous medal, trophy, or plaque from Tri-County Awards. We've been crafting awards since 1972. Choose from a wide variety of designs and styles. We're a locally owned and family-operated business. Tri-County Awards, 1001 South East Street in Richmond.
Best One Tire and Service has been committed to our partners since 1948. With more than 250 locations in 26 states, Best One puts over 1 million tires on the road every year. Superior tires, expert service, competitive prices. Best One Tire and Service, where the best costs less.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark with Best One of Richmond. Because Best One is one of Bridgestone's largest retailers, we offer exclusive Bridgestone savings. Visit us in Richmond to save on Bridgestone tires today.
Finding just the right used car can be a daunting task unless you shop at Tony's Car Sales in Richmond. Hi, this is Troy Naragowski. I can guarantee you one thing. Tony's professional staff will help you every step of the way without all that pressure of buying a new car. Hey, I bought my last 2 cars from Tony's, and it has been a great experience every time. Tony's has lots of one-owner cars, SUVs, and trucks ready for you today. Tony's Car Sales, 250 National Road West in Richmond. Summit Computer Systems is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware service, support, design services, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and more. Summit Computers, 1427 Chester Boulevard in Richmond. Give them a call at 939-2120. For over a century, Richmond Power & Light has been providing safe, reliable energy to the citizens and businesses of Richmond and the surrounding area. Through their dedicated and talented employees, they are advancing their tradition of exceptional service through new technology, training, and efficiency in everything they do. Richmond Power & Light provides reliable, low-cost energy and technology services in a customer-focused, environmentally responsible, safety-conscious manner. Richmond Power & Light. Together we make powerful partners.
I got this.
I got this.
I got this.
At Harrington Hogue, we believe your life belongs to you. That's why we work hard to make sure that your insurance coverage is the last thing you have to worry about. So when it comes to keeping you protected,
We got this.
Hey, this is Steve from Jiffy Lube. Sometimes I talk to myself, which is not necessarily a new thing, but lately I've been calling myself bro. So the other day I got out of the car and I looked down at my shoes and was like, wow, that's not what I expected. And I said to myself, you're just gonna have to own this look, bro. Yeah, I know I got issues. Don't have issues with your car though. Come on down to Jiffy Lube, get everything fixed, be on the road. Now that's a commercial, bro. Preventative maintenance. Good job.
Big Boys Pizza is now open in Richmond, located at 1015 East Main Street, next door to the Civic Theater. The menu has great sandwiches, pasta, salads, and of course, pizza. Come dine in, carry out, or have your food delivered day or night, at home or at the office. Other locations are in Connorsville and Brookville. Bring in a sports ticket after any game and receive 10% off your purchase. Ticket must be dated for the same day as your purchase. Dine in, take out, or delivery, Big Boys Pizza. 765-488-0023.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, we are awaiting the beginning of this one here tonight as we are, at about 7:45? We generally get around 8 o'clock in our tip-off times here at the Tiernan Center. Wanted to check out the North Central Conference standings going into tonight's play. Right now, Lafayette, Jeff, Marion, and Muncie Central all at 2-0 in the conference. Indianapolis Tech is now 2-1. Harrison is at 1-1. Kokomo is 1-1. McCutcheon, who the Red Devils play tomorrow, they are 1-2 on the season. Richmond, Logansport, and Anderson all at 0-2. Other games tonight, Tech is at Harrison. McCutcheon home against Lafayette Central Catholic. Logansport is at Kokomo. Muncie Central is at Jeff, and Anderson takes on LaPel in the Madison County Tournament. Before we take our final break and get set for the tip-off here tonight, reminder tonight's game is being brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week, you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, only $3.50. Every Monday, the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. Tuesday, the oven-roasted chicken, and Wednesday, the turkey breast. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. Starting lineups are coming up in just a couple of moments. The tip-off is right around the corner as well. Stay right there. This is Richmond boys basketball, Radio Troy Digital.
Think about the moments in your life. Moments you might miss if you become ill. People often ignore their own health, even when their body is telling them something isn't right. Routine health screenings could be the difference between catching it early when it's more treatable or waiting until it's too late. Make time to have an annual wellness visit. Keep up with routine screenings so you don't miss out on any of your moments. Reed Health's team of experts can keep you in control of your health, making sure you stay right where you belong. Reed Health, right beside you.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Kate's Cages is the #1 indoor training facility for baseball and softball in Richmond by far. With top flight instructors, you will learn how to play the game the right way. Everything from pitching, hitting, catching, and fielding. Kate's Cages will also have the opportunity to participate in triple play fall ball, the softball academy, individual and team camps, and individual private workouts. Kate's Cages Baseball and Softball Indoor Training Facility, 1366 Rose City Boulevard. Call 993-2353 for more information.
For the past 35 years, Van Vliet Insurance has built a reputation of bringing a personal touch. That's because at Van Vliet, it's all about you, your needs, your life, and our town. Along with providing quality coverage to individuals, families, and local businesses, we're proud of our community and the opportunity we have to protect your future within it. Van Vliet Insurance, an Erie Insurance representative. Hometown professionals at work for you.
Are you looking for the right place to work out? A place where you have several choices and can have fun at the same time? Well, that place is right here in Richmond, Family Fitness Works. Family Fitness Works has spinning, Zumba, kickboxing, core works, kick fit, body pump, body flow, and much, much more. And don't forget, Family Fitness Works also has Richmond's most extensive free weights and Nautilus in the area. Check out their website at familyfitness.com or stop by at 213 North 3rd Street in Richmond.
Greatest thing ever happened for Oscar Robertson. You learn to compete.
Basketball in Indiana has a special legacy. It starts with the coaches, develops with the fans, and ends with an amazing community support.
I think one of these days when you're done and you're retired and you kind of shelve that piece of your life, you can look back and be like, wow, that's really incredible.
To play in a state tournament, to be able to play in college, to be able to coach high school girls, and then to be able to see my son coach, basketball has been my life.
Any opportunity I got to play basketball, I played it. You know, that's what I wanted to do. That's what I love doing, and still today I love the game.
And every time Dad put me in, I think as a freshman, sophomore, there was booing. And then the exciting turnaround when I was a junior and senior, every time he took me out, he got booed. So those were fun times.
Basketball got me an education. Got me to be a worldly person as far as reading articles. Got me to be artistic and understand the cultures of the world, the ballet, the opera. It just opened up your whole mind and thoughts about things other than what you can reach out and touch.
Because I never dreamed of going to college, and basketball gave me the opportunity to not only go to college but play professional ball, and I've been around it my whole life. I'm 58 now, and I've been involved for a lot of years.
Where else can you walk around? I'm a 65-year-old man, and people say, George, oh, I remember you in '69 with your high school state championship team. I saw you at Butler. I mean, it's incredible. This is the only place here in Indiana that happens.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, let's get you the starting lineup tonight. First off, for the Newcastle Trojans, they will be led here this evening by a six. Take that back as the lights have come off here. As soon as we get some lights, we'll tell you what's going on. We apologize. There we go. A 5'9" junior wearing number 4, Cole McDaniel. 6'8" junior, number 11, William Greaser. 6'1" and a sophomore, number 21, Trey Miller. 6'4" and a junior, number 33, Brandon Matney. And 6'4" and a senior, number 40, Colin Blessinger. So it'll be McDaniel, Greaser, Miller, Matney, and Blessinger. For the Red Devils, no real big change in their lineup. There will be one we'll tell you about here in a moment, but Andrew Croft, 6'2", and a junior, number 1, also getting the start tonight. 5'11" and a junior, Messiah Tyler. Jordan Stoley starting for the Red Devils tonight, coming off that 31-point performance. Stoley, 6'5", and a senior. Shabazz Khalik, the head coach, will start Clevis Craig, 6'8", and a senior. And the one player we don't see is Titan Newton. Newton is not on the bench, so I'm assuming he must be sick going into this one here tonight. So that's why you see the starter, Messiah Tyler, getting the start here this evening for the Red Devils. And by the way, don't forget Kareem Jett in the starting lineup as well. Trojans in their traveling green as expected. Red Devils are in their home whites. So the Red Devils will be without Titan Newton tonight and without Raphael Dean, who is in street clothes this evening. Tip is won easily by the Red Devils, and so Richmond basketball to begin this one here tonight. Tyler, as the Red Devils work it again around the perimeter to Jett. Croft stopping in the lane, looking to get it out of there, and he does, but it's a traveling call, and the Red Devils with a turnover. So Newton and his 12.5 points are out. Raphael Dean, your backup post, he is out. So the Red Devils will be shorthanded here tonight. Richmond will zone trap, try to slow the Trojans down a little bit. In the corner, Miller, nothing there, and McDaniel out front. Greaser with a basketball. Newcastle, again, a very good shooting basketball team. Nothing new there. And they will work against this zone. And a foul call immediately against Stoley. So Stoley picks up his first. Just underway here at the Tiernan Center. Red Devils trying to follow up after that win over Fort Wayne North. Won that one by 20. Entry pass stolen away. Turnover Red Devils, or take that back, turnover Trojans. Red Devils basketball. Tyler will travel with it himself, so the Red Devils come back. 2 possessions and 2 turnovers now by Richmond. Richmond girls losing earlier tonight to Marion, and they may be without 2 starters tomorrow when they travel to McCutcheon. McDaniel across the timeline. Red Devils on the defense, and another turnover, this time McDaniel. Red Devils quickly. Here's Croft. Back to Jett. Croft will pull up on the jumper. Can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled down. Trojans basketball. That is Blessinger able to get the rebound. Here's a 3 the other way. That's off the mark. Rebounded by Craig. Trojans cold early. Red Devils cold as well. Here's Tyler. The big fella himself. Craig off the drive, and the Red Devils lead it 2-0. Clevis Craig averaging 11.5 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per contest. That's McDaniel across the timeline. And the Trojans again will set it up in the half court. Clevis on the guard out on the perimeter. He's going to have to. Miller can stroke it from out there, averaging 12.7 points per game. Nice turn off the glass, good, and the Trojans get on the board for the first time. Matney averaging just under 4 points per game. And we've got a whistle and a foul away from the basketball, and that's going to go against Matney. So Matney picks up his first, team foul number 1, 5:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Well, right now, Richmond will have to rely offensively a lot on Clevis Craig and Andrew Croft without Newton in the lineup. And, of course, there's a short jumper in and out, no good as Croft can't get it to go. They're hoping that Stoley and Jett will come up big on offense as well. Here's Greaser with the basketball, back out front now to McDaniel. McDaniel averaging 16 points per game, gets cut off. 5:13 to go. High post now to Greaser against Tyler. Greaser off the drive with a left hand, missed it, and the rebound Stoley, able to take it away from his teammate Craig. Red Devils back in the half court. Tyler inside again, and the layup good by Clevis Craig, and the Red Devils lead this one 4-2, and the game plan certainly is to make sure he gets as many touches as possible down there in the low post. 4:40 to go. McDaniel for three, no. Rebounded by Andrew Croft. Red Devils quickly back the other way. Tyler back to Jett. Tyler off the drive. Kareem will receive it once again and reset the offense at 4:22 to go here in the first quarter of play. High screen by Clevis. Jett will find Croft. Andrew takes a look, and there's Clevis with the high screen, and that's going to go against the Red Devils as they call the turnover. That'll be the third on Richmond. It was a 5-second call. And so the Red Devils with a 2-point lead, Trojan basketball. Red Devils will have a short bench here tonight. There's a three on the way, missed by Blessinger. Jett with a rebound. Kareem off the drive. Kareem on the floater, no, and a whistle and a foul. Kareem will go to the line for two. 3:45 to go here in period number 1. McDaniel picks up the foul. Team foul number 2 now on the Trojans. Kareem used about every part of the rim on that one. Well, these guys could be logging some pretty serious minutes here tonight. We'll probably see Ty Harris relatively soon. Second free throw is good, 6-2. Richmond again will press right here, though a zone press. Man-to-man as they drop back in the half court. Blessinger with the basketball in the high post. McDaniel off the drive as the Trojans get it back once again to Matney. 3:25 to go in the quarter. McDaniel, nothing there. Richmond's defense playing well here in the opening quarter. Greaser once again gets cut off. Blessinger will find Miller. Miller trying to get an opening there, and Clevis able to knock it all the way to midcourt. Coming up on 3 minutes remaining. There's a kick ball. Well, we had a low-scoring girls game earlier today, and right now this one is a low-scoring boys game in the opening quarter with 3:04 to go. This is McDaniel. Greaser at the elbow gets the screen by Matney. McDaniel coming off the near side receives the basketball from Blessinger. McDaniel back to Blessinger. And once again, Matney on the right wing as they go down low. Greaser able to get the post up against Messiah Tyler. So Messiah picks up his first, 2:43 to go. Good look at Blessinger out front, playing out on the perimeter. We've seen several Newcastle bigs able to do that. They do shoot the ball well. Here's Greaser. The guard once again by Stoley, and a foul call on Jett. Trojans will make a change. We'll see Caleb Groh come in. Caleb Groh is a 6'1 sophomore. They, speaking of the Trojans, have kind of a relatively young basketball team. Just a couple of 3 seniors, I think, is what it is on their entire roster. But they've had an issue scoring here early. In the corner, here's Groh for 3. Well, he finished that off, coming off the bench. Groh averaging just 2.7, and it is now a 1-point ball game. Red Devils basketball. Here's the drive, and before the shot, they'll call the foul. Greaser picks up his first. That'll be the third team foul, 1:53 remaining. The ball goes off the back of the backboard on the inbound, and that's a turnover by Richmond. That's the 4th now as Blessinger comes out. The end of the ball game now will be Dylan Burgum. Burgum averaging 1.6 points per game will check in for the first time. So the Trojans get a little bit smaller right here, but a chance now to take the lead, and now what we officially call a very low-scoring opening quarter. Tyler on the guard. The shot missed by Greaser. Rebounded by Craig. Here come the Red Devils back the other way, and an offensive foul going against Andrew Croft. 5th turnover now by the Red Devils. Team foul number 4. Shabazz Khalik voicing his displeasure with that call. McDaniel will find Groh and back out front. Now to Burgum. 1:15 to go. Imagine the Trojans don't mind playing a very slow down game right here. Somebody's got to be open on the opposite side. Greaser was wide open and they didn't get it to him. Burgum in the corner now to McDaniel. The screen there by Matney. McDaniel on the drive. Scoop shot up and good. And the Trojans lead at 7-6. McDaniel gets his first points of the night. Here's Messiah Tyler. Red Devils work it now. Back to Jett off the pass by Croft, and now Tyler. Red Devils again they haven't gone to the bench other than maybe Harris. They don't have anybody else really to go to at this point. Here's Croft. They want to lob it if they can inside, but Trojans doing a nice job keeping Craig off of the low post. That is Matney on the guard. Stoley, no. Rebound, tip up at the buzzer, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. And boy, I tell you what, yeah, low scoring. After 1 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Newcastle on top of this one, 7-6.
At First Bank Richmond, we provide you with an excellent banking experience. Whether it's personal checking, savings, mortgage loans, consumer loans, retail lending, or trust and investments, you can count on First Bank Richmond. First Bank Richmond has been serving the Richmond area since 1887. For more information, give them a call at 962-2581 or go to their website at firstbankrichmond.com. Georgia Direct is your one-stop source for floor coverings and decorating ideas for remodeling a home, office, kitchen, or bathroom. Their showroom offers quality products from Mohawk, Shaw, Armstrong, Craft-Made, and many more. They proudly offer Richmond the best quality and variety of home design solutions at competitive prices. At Georgia Direct, their goal is to deliver an outstanding customer experience from selection through installation. Georgia Direct Carpets and Cabinets, 5200 National Road East, Richmond.
7-6 after 1. No, we're not playing football here. Yeah, this is basketball. And neither team able to put some points on the board in the opening quarters. The Red Devils will stay with their starters. Again, Richmond without two players, Raphael Dean and Titan Newton. Newton is not here tonight. Raphael is in street clothes. Just underway here in period number 2. Here's a three by McDaniel, good. Long line of good shooters for the Trojans. They just keep coming out of Newcastle, 10-6. Red Devils trail it by 4. Entry pass and the kick out. Here's Jett, thought about the three and bypassed it. Inside to Clevis. Clevis forces that one up, missed it. A lot of contact, no whistle. McDaniel back the other way. Strong drive, basket good, and the Red Devils down by 6. McDaniel now with 7. Clevis wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Here's Tyler, back once again to Jett. They're fronting. Matney is fronting, Clevis down low. Want to make sure they keep the ball out of his hands if they can, as the Red Devils down by 6. They've gone on another scoring drought here. Matney had fallen down, can't get the ability to get inside and get a shot off. The drive and the miss by Jett. Matney with a rebound. McDaniel off the spin and then turns it over. Third turnover. Messiah Tyler back the other way. Layup good. Trojans again, 3 turnovers. Tyler gets his first 2 points. 6:08 remaining, and there's a ball screen up front. Nope, they're going to bypass it there. McDaniel now will bring it out to Greaser. 12-8 your score with 5:57 to go here in period number 2. This is McDaniel off the left wing, a double screen. McDaniel tries to drive on Jett, cannot do so. Off now to Grow. Once again, it's McDaniel. McDaniel for 3, yes. You can't give him any room. McDaniel, another 3. He has 10 of the 15. Red Devil basketball down by 7. Trojans, we'd mentioned what they've been able to do defensively over the last couple of games, and right now doing it here tonight against the Red Devils. Clevis trying to get a little bit of room underneath, not much there. Here's Stoley. Off again now to Croft. Croft guarded by Greaser. Tyler will find Stoley in the corner for 3, yes. And there's a whistle. The Trojans thought they got that ball in bounds, and somehow the Red Devils were able to get a 30-second timeout. 5:05 remaining here in the second quarter, and the Red Devils down by 4 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Not all insurance agents are the same. Choosing the right one can make a big difference in price, service, and value. That's why you should choose Harrington Hoke Insurance. As an independent agent, they don't work for an insurance company. They work for you, the client. And their job is to get to know you, your family, and your business so that they can help you develop an insurance plan that is just for you. Serving Richmond and all of Indiana since 1933, Harrington Hoke Insurance, we got this.
Red Devils able to get that timeout, though Daniel Cox thought that Newcastle had inbounded the basketball before Richmond could get the timeout, so it works out in Richmond's favor right there. Jordan Stoley, after that 31-point performance, gets his first three-pointer of the night. The Red Devils down by 4. Richmond staying with their starters here again. Here's McDaniel. We'll find Greaser at the elbow, off the screen, and into the ball game now for Newcastle. We got a new player. We'll try to figure out who that is. Here's a three from the left side by Groh. Groh gets another three-pointer, and the Red Devils down 18-11. Here's Stoley with the basketball now for Richmond. Off now to Jet. On the shot on the way. Good. This will be another three-pointer, this time by Andrew Croft. There's a number 52 that is not listed on our varsity roster. I'm assuming that is Devin Fielden. At 6'3", setting that screen, and they're going to get him right there. See if that's who that is. I'm not sure. The PA announcer may know who 52 is, but we'll hopefully figure that out here relatively soon. Red Devil basketball, 4-point lead. The turnover, that's number 4. Trenton James ready to come in for the Red Devils. Clevis, and a foul call on 52. So James is in for the Red Devil. So it is Fielden, not 44. He's now 52. 3:57 to go. Clevis out, and James is in. The Trojans coming back with Matney with 3:52 remaining. That is Stoley out on the high screen now. Stoley gets it back now to James. Drive in the corner and losing the basketball was Croft. Here is Croft out top. Three-pointer good again. Croft back-to-back threes. 18-17. Trojans now lead it by 1. Greaser out now to McDaniel. His three-pointer back the other way. 13 points now by McDaniel. I'm not sure what Shabazz Khalik was upset about there. If he wanted a moving screen, it didn't appear it was. Here's Tyler. And now Jet may have traveled with it right there, no whistle. Tyler once again, 2:48 to go here in the quarter. James working down in the low post, not as much down there now without having Clevis in the ball game. Red Devils right now playing pretty much a perimeter game. Here is Croft again, short. Rebound by Stoley, but he stepped out of bounds. 6 turnovers now by Richmond. Trey Miller back in, averaging nearly 13 a game. He has not scored yet tonight. 2:25 to go here in the first half. And right now the Red Devils down by 4. Clevis Craig is going to come right back in the lineup now for Richmond. Deep in the corner is Groh, and that's going to be a turnover and a foul call. So they got McDaniel for number 2. 4th turnover now, that offensive foul on the moving screen. James quickly back out. Trojans come with Derek Tabor. McDaniel gets a quick break at 2:14 remaining. Boy, not a whole lot of offense to tell you about here in the first half. Tyler with the basketball. Here's Stoley. Jet now. Back to Stoley, driving, an off-balance shot, and he's going to get fouled, I think, before the shot attempt. They'll get Miller, his first. It is a bonus situation now for Stoley. 1:57 remaining here in the first half. Clevis back in, as we mentioned, 4 points, and the free throw is no good. It'll be Trojan basketball. So now the Trojans playing without their leading scorer. As McDaniel is down, Greaser turns, left-hand shot good. The Red Devils backed off on him. Greaser averaging 9 a game, gets his first 2, and the Red Devils down by 6. Here is Croft. That three-pointer hits off the top of the backboard. Had a pretty good look right there, just unable to deliver, and now Trojans will get it back. And we're down to 1:20 to go here in the first half. Off the drive, Greaser. This three-pointer is on the way good. There is Caleb Groh again. Caleb, his third three-pointer, is only averaging 2.7 points per game. He now has 9, and a reaching foul called on the Trojans. They'll get Trey Miller. Trojans have now hit 6 three-pointers here in the first half. Shout out to Dylan Burgum's grandparents, Carol and Al Dillon. Are they watching? Oh, they're here. Well, what do they care about a shout out? You can't shout out unless they're actually watching. All right, here's Stoley at the line. 0 for 1, 55.6 seconds remaining, and he missed the front end of another one in bonus. So the Red Devils now 0 for 2 in the quarter, 2 for 4 in the game. And we're down to our final 46 seconds. On the drive is Greaser. Greaser stops the kick out. Here's Tabor. 9-point lead now for the Trojans. That's their biggest lead here in the first half. High screen set. I'm not sure why that is a moving screen, because Matney only moved because he was hit by the defender. So that is a tough call if you're the Trojans. We will see Fielding come back in. 25 seconds remaining. We'll see if the Red Devils can close out this quarter in a positive nature. Jet in the lane. Inside now to the big fella. Layup good is Clevis now with 6. 26-19. 6 seconds remaining. Greaser, the floater, yes, and they come right back and get a bucket, and at the buzzer, that's no good. We will head to the locker room. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Newcastle 28, Richmond 19.
After the unexpected, expect us. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance of Fayette, Rush, Union, Decatur, and Shelby counties. Auto, home, life, renters, farm, crop, and business coverage. Coverage you need in a language you know. We take customer satisfaction seriously and don't take a cookie-cutter approach to your coverage. For more information, call 800-723-3276 or go to their website, in.farmbureau.com.
Indiana University East is growing. Enrollment has doubled since 2007, and IU East is the university of choice in this region. With athletic programs, internship opportunities, bachelor's and master's degrees, and a growing number of degree programs on campus and online, it is easy to see why IU East is a leader on campus and in the community. Learn more about the many opportunities Indiana University East offers at iue.edu. IU. Focused on you.
Hey, this is Steve at Jiffy Lube. The other day a cashier said to me, "If you're happy with the service here, there's a site you can take a survey on." Kind of laughed and said, "What if I'm not happy?" To which she replied, "Well, then you can just forego the survey." I thought, well, that's kind of the equivalent of if you can't say anything nice, then don't say anything at all. What if we all adopted that? Jiffy Lube, take the survey, but if you can't say anything nice, just don't say anything at all.
Hey, this is Steve Funkhauser at Jiffy Lube. Come on out, see us. We're ready to serve. Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto, in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians, and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf, and I approve this message.
Looking to kickstart your fundraiser? Take your fundraising efforts to the next level with expert support from Suds Fundraising and get access to a fundraising kit full of quality products people can't wait to get their hands on, a dedicated web store to reach your online audience, a digital marketing kit that allows you to convert leads easily, and so much more. Let us help you reach your fundraising goals on time. Visit sudsfundraising.com to get started today.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly update from the IHSAA Commissioner himself, Bobby Cox. Now for the inside scoop on what's happening day to day with the IHSAA. Here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Bobby Cox.
Hello, I'm Greg Rakestraw in for Bob Lovell, but the star of the show, he doesn't get a week off from this radio interview. That's the commissioner of the IHSAA in Bobby Cox. Good to talk to you as always, my friend.
Thank you, Greg. Good to hear from you.
And much like Bob is on the road this week, you were on the road, and I'm sure had some fun while you're away from Indianapolis, but you were getting some work done. You were down in Austin, Texas, at the meeting of the National Federation of High School, the different commissioners from across the USA in terms of high school athletic associations. Tell us about it.
It's a really good meeting, Greg. It's a meeting of the 51 directors or commissioners from each of the state associations that make up the National Federation. And we get together a couple of times a year, once in the winter and once in the summer, to discuss pertinent issues and things that are going on respective of high school sports, and then the integration of those with other levels of sport. And so we had a really good 2.5, 3 days of conversation of some really important issues that touch high school sports here in Indiana and across the country.
If there are things that you would say are issues here that are similar in not every state but close to 49 others, what would they be, Commissioner?
Well, I think that one of the issues that was discussed in a general session, all of us are dealing with the NCAA basketball men's Division I issue from the findings of the Rice Commission. And part of that was that there was a creation of June scholastic events. And those June scholastic events, whereby state associations sponsor those or endorse those events, we had our first year of doing that as a national group. And so the meeting in Austin was an opportunity to review the positives and negatives of that and to enhance those opportunities for the coming summer here in Indiana. Will be the last week of June again, in conjunction with the Indiana Basketball Coach Association. We're very fortunate in Indiana. We've been doing these things for over 15 years, so Indiana's kind of been looked at as a model state, respective of how to organize a scholastic event, how to evaluate players, and how to conduct these different opportunities. So it was really good to hear what everybody else did and how they handled this first time around for some of them, and then what we'll do moving forward. I think the NCAA was very pleased with how this worked at the scholastic level, and looking to do a better job even next year.
When it comes to having conversations, other people that have your chair in other states around the country, what are the things that they are always curious about what you do in Indiana? Because I know there are things that this association does that maybe aren't done elsewhere across the USA.
Well, the basketball initiative is one of them. We've been doing it for a long time. Everybody's trying to get their arms around content, broadcasting content, streaming content, televising content. As you know better than anybody, the landscape in that world is changing weekly, and the IHSA has one of the most sought-after models for content with our Champions Network of anybody in the country. So we get a lot of questions about how'd you organize it? How'd you build it? Who pays for it? How does it work? What do you do? How do you compensate schools? And, those are really good conversations. And it goes from what we're doing in Indiana, and there's other states doing great things like Indiana, all the way to states that are just kind of dipping their toe into this water and trying to figure out how they get their content out. And the whole idea is that state associations need to control their messaging. They need to control the narrative about high school sports. That's what the Champions Network does, and that's what we're trying to do here. And subsequently, there's a lot of conversation at these national meetings about what Indiana does in that regard.
Anything else that piqued your interest you'd like to share with the audience from your time in Austin, Texas?
Well, we also had a really good presentation from Scott Hollenbeck, who is the executive director of USA Football. And as you know, football has come under some scrutiny in the last several years, respective of safety and then just development of football. And one of the things I think is really important is that the NFHS is the voice for high school football rules in our country. And USA Football supports that and endorses that. USA Football is focusing on youth football and looking at their football developmental model and having some conversations about when is it most appropriate to begin full contact football, and when would it be appropriate to maybe start flag football and other kinds of football, and things of that nature to protect and preserve and to promote the sport of football. So I felt that Scott's presentation was really good, and the conversation surrounding it was really good as well. And, like Indiana likes to say, we're a basketball state. You've got some pretty strong football states when you get the director of the Alabama Association and the director of the Texas Association in the room talking about high school football. So it's a fascinating conversation, really interesting to listen to, and I always sit there and take a lot of good notes and see what I can steal from those folks.
Hey, we're getting to the point, my friend, we're an everything state. You know that better than most. It's getting to be that way across the board in high school sports. As always, appreciate the time. I know I'll be seeing you in the offices in the very near future.
Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it.
Halftime 28-19 back here at the Tiernan Center. Let's get you the first half rundown scoring-wise, and again, everything is unofficial here this evening from our vantage point. Cole McDaniel leading the way with 13 points. Caleb Groh coming off the bench. He has 9. William Greaser and Brandon Matney each with 2. And Colin Blessinger also with 2 in the first half. Red Devils were led by Craig with 6. Andrew Croft with 6. Jordan Stoley with 3. Kareem Jett with 2. And Tyler with 2 in the first half of play. We'll come back and get you the third quarter right around the corner for us right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Little Sheba's Restaurant and Zini's Place. Come join us in Richmond at 175 Fort Wayne Avenue or at our newest location in Centerville at 129 East Main Street. Grab one of our gourmet pizzas, a deluxe sandwich, steak or fresh salad, and an ice-cold beer or your favorite wine. Featuring live music every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, plus more in our smoke-free environment. 10% discount with a valid student ID. It's better than being home.
My wife had mentioned earlier that a shout-out to Carol and Al Dillon. I'm not sure my wife knows who's here, to be bluntly honest with you. Too many tequila sunrises, apparently. All right, let's get this third quarter underway. Apparently, in that cup over there is not Burger King. All right, we're ready to go. I think. Where are the officials? Now, let's start with Adam. Yeah, we're missing the 3 guys in their striped shirts. Well, that's a good way to start the second half. No referees. Maybe they think on the eastern side of the state we have a longer halftime. By the way, we want to remind all of you that we will have all the scores from tonight's game on our sports page tomorrow. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll be the only ones to have a sports page on a Saturday. We always have a sports page on a Saturday. And so we'll have everything for you then as you see the Red Devils gathering. Yeah, I know you're probably wondering, where are those guys at? Where'd they put them? The officials. They're still not here. You know what would be really funny is it would be like Naked Gun, and you went back there and you hijacked the 3 officials and have 3 new guys come out that have no idea what they're doing in basketball. I would pay you $20 to see that. No, they're not in a hurry. They're strolling on out like they had a tequila sunrise like you did earlier. Now, the thing is, there's a clock in the locker room where they're at. There's a clock. So they know how much time's left. And there's a buzzer, too, so maybe they're buzzed already. All right, it'll be Red Devil basketball to begin this third quarter. See if the Red Devils can make a little bit of a run here as Richmond's offense struggled in that opening quarter. Again, they're playing shorthanded here tonight without Newton and without Raphael Dean. We're assuming that both those guys are sick. Now, Newton is not here. As the first bucket of the second half, basket good, Matney picks up the foul. I think it's pretty simple right at this point. You're going to feed that big fella right there until he can't take any more. So out of the ball game, Matney back in is Fielden. And now Clevis a chance to complete the three-point play, and he will not. So the Red Devils have struggled from the free throw line here tonight. That's another miss. Red Devils have missed 3 in a row. Trojan basketball in the half court. That is Blessinger off the drive, nothing there. 7:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's Greaser. Trojans back to Blessinger. They want to get this guy going right there. That's McDaniel. He and Groh leading the team in scoring with 13 and 9 respectively. But what they like to do, and nothing new, they want to make you work on defense and try to find a good shot. And they've got guys all over the floor that can shoot the basketball. This guy, too, that's Miller. Almost, in fact, looked like he traveled. Back to McDaniel, three-pointer, no good. Clevis with a rebound. Red Devils again the other way. Here is the drive, an offensive foul called against Kareem Jett. 7 turnovers now by Richmond. Boy, I've said this before. I'd really like to see high school players do a better job of recognizing that where that defender is and pull up jumper. And too many players either decide they're going to drive it all the way to the hoop or shoot the three, and really they just got to do a better job of getting in there and pulling up and recognizing where that defender is. Ball blocked out of bounds again by Clevis Craig. Red Devils down by 7 as we've now played a minute and a half plus here in the quarter. McDaniel off the drive, basket good, and he's fouled. He got a step on Tyler, and that's all it took. McDaniel was guarded in the first half by Kareem Jett. They took him off because he has 2 fouls. And now McDaniel can give Newcastle a 10-point lead, and he does. A well-disciplined basketball team, that is Newcastle. Richmond basketball once again, that is Jett. Here's Tyler. Lob pass inside, and once again, go right to him. Clevis Craig now with 10. And right now the Trojans have no answer underneath. So now the Trojans back in the half court. Here's McDaniel. Blessinger will find Greaser off the left wing. Sizes up his defender, and then the three-pointer by the big fellow Blessinger stepping to the outside. He now has 5 and another 3 by the Trojans. Here's Messiah Tyler on the near side. They're looking back down low again, and they're going to get Fielden on the foul. Newcastle trying everything they can to slow down Clevis Craig. Number 3 now on Fielden. And the Red Devils inbound. That'll be Andrew Croft. Gets it back in the corner. Lifts, fires for 3 and missed it. Long rebound battled for, and it goes out of bounds. They'll say last touch by Miller, though the Newcastle fans that are here, they didn't like that call. They may have been an argument. It looked like that perhaps the Red Devils touched it last, but that's why they say you play some at home and some on the road. Ava Stewart taught me that a long time ago when I came to Indiana, that they do that here too. They play some at home and some on the road. Then when I got into coaching, I had to tell my players we play on both ends. Yeah. Sometimes they forgot to go to that defensive side. A lot of Newcastle fans here giving it to the official. Stoley with the basketball, sets for 3, no. The Red Devils one and done there. The rebound by Miller. So now the Trojans back once again. Greaser to Blessinger. Well, that's a mismatch out front. Now it'll be McDaniel. And I'm just talking about size. Blessinger at about 6'5". As now Greaser receives the basketball, guarded there by Jett. Here's McDaniel. McDaniel losing it out of bounds, but last touched by Tyler. Red Devils had 3 players collapse on McDaniel. 4:53 to go here in the third quarter. That's Greaser. Now to McDaniel, guarded there by Messiah Tyler. And 5-second call, turnover. Number 6 now on the Trojans. We were talking about earlier this week on our podcast that I think high school basketball should have a shot clock. 45-second shot clock. No holding the basketball ever. Red Devil basketball. Big fella down low trying to get position. Crossover, Jett, pull-up jumper. Kind of short-armed that shot. And the rebound by Miller. Here's McDaniel. Pull-up 3 on the way. Boy, big-time 3. That young man can stroke it. If you don't get on him, he hits it from downtown, and the Red Devils down by 14. Once again, here's Tyler. Red Devils, are they looking back inside? Well, they got to get Andrew Croft going as well. Andrew with 6, and that's been it. He has not shot the basketball yet in this quarter. Tyler now out front. Here is Andrew. There you go. And the Red Devils get a timeout. Coach Shabazz is upset again for some reason. He thought that they were hooking down low. The officials are not listening. We'll take a quick timeout on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils down by 11.
New Vision Sports is a training program that focuses on the training and improvement of this serious-minded athlete, including all ages and skill levels. From creating customized workout plans to providing ongoing motivation and support, New Vision strives to help you achieve your training goals. Their trainers use a variety of effective workout plans based on your specific goals. New Vision Sports, 977-5831, or go to their website, newvisionsports.com. That's New Vision Sports with a Z.
11-point lead following the three-pointer by Andrew Croft. He now has 9. And now the Richmond athletic director is going into the stands. I'm not sure what it is about going over there where the Newcastle fans are. Doesn't look like anything too serious, but he's getting booed relentlessly. Red in amongst all that green. This isn't Christmas. 3:43 to go. Newcastle basketball. Here's McDaniel once again. The Red Devils, if I'm not mistaken, Richmond has not subbed the 5 players on the floor, and the ball lost by McDaniel. That's number 7. Warren Cook heard it again. This must have had something to do with the cheerleaders, I guess, or did they get a fan? Yep, they are kicking a Newcastle fan out of the ball game. And that's why you heard the boos. Here's Stoley. And the drive, and so the Trojans will lose one fan. If they lose one more, we're even because the Red Devils don't have Clevis Craig or I mean, not Clevis Craig, but they don't have Raphael Dean and Titan Newton. So if we have two gone, they got to lose two. So that fan, another fan has to go. Clevis will find Jet, and offensive foul on Clevis. You see what I'm saying? They're down. We're down two. They should lose two fans. That's kind of a little joke there if you didn't get that. 3:16 remaining. It wasn't intended to be really funny. I just thought we'd even it up. Loosen up, people. Trojan basketball. Here's McDaniel. It's just a game, remember? Here's Greaser. Little delay. Blesinger and the three-pointer good. Boy, you better get out on him. He's going to kill you, too. 14-point lead. Here's Messiah Tyler. Clevis. Clevis, the little running shot and no. And a foul call. They may get Field in again, and I believe if they did, that's number 4. I'm just trying to lighten the mood, okay? Things are getting a little chippy. In fact, there's even a little conference going on down there. Free throw's good. That might be more fun to watch than the game right now. Back to a 13-point lead. Second free throw by Clevis. Missed that one in the rebound. Pulled down by William Greaser. 2:40 to go and counting here in this third. The Red Devils offense stagnant right now. They've had some signs of coming alive, and then they disappear again. Clevis tried to pick up the steal. Trojans able to hold on to the basketball. Here is Greaser for 3 and another one. Red Devils can't guard him. They're probably, think about it, they probably should go a little zone right here. I know they don't want to as Jet the drive and the miss, but Red Devils can't guard the three-point shooters. They're just everywhere. 43-27. Greaser once again. McDaniel thought about the shot there. Blessinger out front. Greaser at the elbow gets the screen. Nice spin move inside and missed the layup. Tyler with a rebound. Red Devils in transition. Jet off the run. Yes. 4 now by Kareem. 29, or I should say 43-29. It'll be Trojan basketball. Whatever it is you're doing to my phone, quit it. 1:12 to go. Clevis on the guard there for Isaac French, who has checked in. And it looks like the Trojans will be content. Now, you got greasy fingers all over my phone. The Trojans are content to play for 1. This is Greaser. Red Devils are going to stay man. I'm a little surprised they don't go zone, though. I mean, just with so many shooters to try to cover them up, and you've only played 5 guys, I think it's hard to do. I would have thought even to save some energy, try to play a little bit of zone. And the clock on top of the scoreboard has gone off. And there goes, somebody just kicked the plug. We have chaos in Richmond. First off, we're throwing fans out. We got meetings going on. We have you messing up my phone, and now we've lost power because somebody kicked it from underneath the scorer's table. absolute chaos. By the way, it is back on. This essentially giving, as you see, both teams a chance to go to their bench. In fact, you know, we've had that issue before here at the Tiernan Center where people's big feet get in the way. Trojans will inbound, and then they call a timeout. So with 21 seconds remaining, they get the timeout. We'll take a break as well. The Red Devils trail at 43-29 with 21 seconds remaining here in the third.
As an internet service provider, Parallax Systems offers reliable residential high-speed internet service and business service. With a fiber backbone reaching over 150 miles, we have created a multifaceted delivery system. Our dark fiber leasing has proved beneficial to public and private sectors alike. Parallax serves Wayne County and surrounding areas. Parallax Systems, when speed matters, a division of Richmond Power and Light.
Kind of a strange way to end this third quarter with not only the clock going out over the top of the scoreboard, but then the main clock went out. Red Devils make a change here as they will check into the lineup as Greaser with the basketball stolen away by Tyler, and the layup good. Messiah Tyler with a takeaway. Here's McDaniel, and a whistle and a foul at the other end. Messiah Tyler now with 4. And then Tyler picks up his third foul. That'll be team foul number 4. 1.4 remaining here in this third quarter. McDaniel inbounding. And at the buzzer, no. And we will head to the fourth. At the end of 3 on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Red Devils trail this one by 12.
The Purdue Polytechnic Institute in Richmond is part of a statewide network that offers the same technology degrees available in West Lafayette. The benefit of earning your degree at the Richmond location is that the campus is small enough to provide you with dedicated one-to-one attention while you earn your degree from Purdue University. Purdue Polytechnic of Richmond. Give them a call at 973-8228 or go to their website for more information at polytechnic.purdue.edu.
At the Reed Orthopedic Center, our physicians and support team devote themselves to helping you return to a healthy and active lifestyle. Our expertise includes shoulder, elbow, foot, ankle, hand, wrist, hip, and knee injuries, as well as pain management and rehabilitation, and school athletic training programs and sports medicine. We are committed to providing you with the best possible orthopedic treatment that we can. To request an appointment at the Reed Orthopedic Center, call 765-935-8905.
Well, Trojan basketball as we are down now to the final 8 minutes of play, barring an overtime. We'll change it on the scoreboard as well. Red Devils back with their starting lineup. Well, if I'm the Trojans right now, I just make them work on defense, knowing that they have no bench to go to. Greaser in the corner as back in the ball game is Dylan Burgum. High screen set here for McDaniel. McDaniel with 19 points. A little hesitation off the drive and a foul called on the Red Devils. Messiah picks up his 4th. That'll be team foul number 5 on Richmond. This is Burgum deep in the corner. McDaniel wants that high screen and gets it. Cleavis coming out. Cleavis tried to get the steal. McDaniel nearly falls down and hits the 3 anyway. McDaniel another 3, and the Red Devils can't catch a break here tonight. This is Kareem Jett. Red Devils down by 15 here in the third. Newcastle about ready to keep their mastery over the Red Devils. That shot way short. Andrew Croft unable to hit that bucket. High screen again by Matney, who's back in the ball game. As Bergen will dump it off on the left wing now to Greaser. Another high screen. This time Bergen will give it up once again to McDaniel. A lot of screen and roll out front. McDaniel trapped, and Newcastle will call a quick timeout. The big fella himself, when you get Clevis chasing, it's really difficult to get around those long arms. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise, a Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. Trojans able to get a timeout. See what adjustments they will make here. Adjustments against that jump that we have seen by Clevis Craig out away from the basket, so you know somebody's open. Greaser once again will find McDaniel. McDaniel tried to find his way down the sideline and then bounced it out of bounds. Boy, they want to keep him away from the sideline. But a huge turnover there for the Trojans. Red Devils make a change. LaVon Jordan has checked in. Jordan wears number 34, so he is the only one that has come in. Stoley on the drive and a foul call. Stoley goes to the line. 5:38 to go. Jordan, though, has struggled from the free throw line tonight. He had two front end of the 1-and-1s miss. And he'll go to the line once again, and this time is successful. We will have reaction from the Wayne County tournament again tonight. Their championship round tomorrow up in Hagerstown. Red Devils back to within 13 with 5:35 remaining. And again, Greaser able to bring it across the timeline. And a foul call as the Newcastle fans thought there was a little bit too much touching there by Jordan. So Jordan picks up number 1, team foul number 6. Boy, Jordan again, that was easy. So we'll go to the free throw line. So Greaser at the line. And again, a 1 bonus here for the Trojans. (47-33). Boy, there's nothing worse. You come to a basketball game, people are playing video games on their phone, right? Second free throw is good. .5:20 to go. This is Jett with the basketball now for the Red Devils. Got to get the offense rolling here pretty quick, and that's off the mark. Ball goes out of bounds. They'll say Clevis touched it last. By the way, Andrew Croft has hit 3 3-pointers, and that's been it tonight. We have not seen Ty Harris play at all. He has seen minutes. I thought we would see him come into the ball game, and he hasn't played. Newton is out, and we mentioned that Raphael Dean is out. So there's 3 key players that for whatever reason are not seeing any minutes. Red Devils trap again, and the Red Devils have to call another, or I should say the Trojans have to call another timeout. So we will take a quick break on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils trail it by 15.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond, Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. In a small town, a company like theirs cannot stay in business for as long as they have without being very good at what they do. It's not just about quality work, it's about customer service. If that's the kind of experience you want on your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Call Reynolds Plumbing today at 966-0994.
4:51 remaining in this one, and Richmond so far held to just 33 points. Trojans have gotten themselves in trouble with that trap up front, and they end up finding themselves getting deep into a corner either up front or, and there's a nice pass underneath. Layup good by Matney. Designed well there by the Trojans to get a basket after the timeout as they got Clevis caught out front. Here's Clevis on the low block. Back once again to Stoley. Reverse layup, no. Clevis with a rebound, put back, yes. Clevis now with 13. Red Devils down by 15. Trojan basketball. This is another screen and roll. McDaniel off the drive. Greaser deep in the corner. McDaniel nearly got himself trapped among the big fellas underneath. Now this will be McDaniel on the left wing. 3:56 to go. Ball loose. Turnover McDaniel. 10 turnovers now by the Trojans. Stoley from 14. Good. Stoley now with 7. 50-37. Messiah Tyler about to come in. The Red Devils on the road tomorrow. They got to go to McCutcheon in a North Central Conference game. Wide open in the corner, and the three-pointer good is Greaser. That may have just put the dagger in the Red Devils' heart right there. Jet, the spin off the glass, no good. Clevis trying to go over the top against Matney, and it'll be Trojan basketball. Let me just check here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 three-pointers. That's a lot of threes. But the Trojans have always been a good shooting basketball team. I guess I'm more impressed with the way they've been able to defend tonight. Holding the Red Devils again to just 37 points so far. And again, I know Richmond missing some key components. McDaniel trying to drive against Jet, unable to get by him. And now they can run some clock. Valuable time coming off right here. Greaser stops, will bounce once again. As in the ball game, Burgum. The drive by McDaniel, missed it. Rebound by Matney. The three in the corner's no good. Ball goes out of bounds. Saved by Matney. Nope, they'll say he stepped on the end line. But a lot of time coming off the clock. 2:15 remaining. Tabor is in for the Trojans. Groh will sit down. By the way, Newcastle doing this tonight without Miller getting a single point to this point in the ballgame, averaging nearly 13. He has been held scoreless. Here is a three on the way. Again, another miss by Croft as he continues to struggle. 1:57 to go, and the spin, and Greaser no. Challenged inside by Craig, and a turnover by the Red Devils, number 9. Red Devils wanted to hurry and get that ball down the floor, and it didn't work. McDaniel. Now they can spread the floor a little bit more. Boy, Clevis, if he doesn't get out on Matney, Matney will shoot that thing too. Here's a drive and a foul call against Tyler, and he is fouled out tonight with 4. Well, it's certainly a fact tonight that the Red Devils just don't have a ton of depth off their bench when they lose Newton and Dean, and then for whatever reason, Ty Harris did not get into the lineup tonight. As McDaniel continues to score, here is James back in. The Red Devils have now submitted this one to the Trojans. Michael Holmes will come in, a senior guard for the Trojans. Second free throw coming up for McDaniel, so the Red Devils will have to go into their conference game tomorrow on the road at McCutcheon with a loss here tonight. Second free throw is no good. That's always a short turnaround time when you got to play a non-conference game on a Friday. Now Shabazz is upset about something else as he was talking with, or at least saying something to the Richmond athletic director and the principal. I'm not sure what that would have been about at this stage. Not a whole lot they can do about it during the game, I guess. Red Devils make several changes with 1:16 remaining. Tristan Washington is checked in. Shot missed by Trenton James, and a foul on the floor on Isaac French. So James will go to the line. Tristan James, a 6'1" sophomore, has the best hair on the team. Misses the free throw. Jordan able to come away with it. Red Devil basketball once again. Here is Dorian Hill off the glass for 3. And we're under a minute to go in this one. Burgum. Trojans quickly back the other way. Shot will be missed as they have now replaced. They've got another number change. Could be Cooper Rush in the ball game as that's missed. Derek Tabor with a rebound, and we can wrap this one up after another change. Trojans just a substitution as this is Cooper Rush coming in. Now he's got good hair too. We've got 2 players on the floor with really nice hair. I used to have hair like that. 25 seconds. It's unbelievable, I know. Michael Holmes there for the Trojans. It's unbelievable, but it's true. Nice feed inside, and James gets the block. As they say, it is garbage time here tonight, and the final shot perhaps on the way missed. Hill once again, a launch is at the buzzer, no, and that's your final score. Red Devils shut down here tonight by Newcastle. Your final score, 54-40. We'll wrap it up in a moment.
Wish me luck, we've all said it. Thing is, life doesn't run on luck. For most people, it takes careful planning. A lot more than, say, crossing your fingers or toes. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Because as your life changes, your life insurance coverage should do the same. And when it comes to your coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Since 1994, Beach Automotive has provided motorists in the Richmond area with the most comprehensive auto repair services that include general services, car and truck care, alignment, brakes, tires, engine, transmission, and more. Their goal is simple: to offer the best services available at affordable prices to get you back on the road in no time. For a high-performance vehicle, trust Beach Automotive. To learn more, give them a call at 765-966-8181. Beach Automotive, 110 East Main Street, Richmond.
Final score tonight, 54-40, and so Richmond again led tonight by Clevis Craig with 12. Andrew Croft was held to half his scoring average as he finished with 9, did not score in the fourth quarter. Jordan Stoley with 7, leading the way for the Trojans. 23 points by McDaniel. As I said, they ended up with 12 three-pointers. William Grieser with 10 points. Caleb Groh with 9. 8 points by Blesinger. 4 points by Matney. But again, it was the three-point shooting. A team coming in shooting at 48%, and they proved why they can shoot as well as they do. So again, the Red Devils travel to McCutcheon tomorrow. That is a boy-girl doubleheader. The girls' game, they'll tip off at around 6 o'clock. The boys' game at around 8 or 8:15. Thanks for being with us. Final score tonight, Newcastle beats Richmond 54-40. This has been Richmond boys basketball here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.